Hello everybody, Lisa King popping on here. We are going to be making some oven fried chicken. New recipe. Hold on, let me just check one thing. We're going to be using our new Brilliance pan and rack today. Alright, so what we've got here, I've got some seasoned flour. I didn't have our what is it called? Seasoning salt. So I just put salt and pepper in here, so it's about a cup. I'll give you the exact recipe if you want it. I've got 3 eggs in here and a 1/4 cup of milk. And I've got about 4 or 5 cups of cornflakes grounded up. And I used our manual food prep for that. And then I've got 5 tablespoons of butter melting in the microwave right now, which we're going to mix into our breadcrumbs. So let me just check on that. All right, so what we're going to do first, we're going to take all of our chicken and dredge it in the flour and then just put it on our platter here. Alrighty, so I am using chicken thighs. You can use any kind of chicken you like. Just double check the temperature. Let's see here, our thermometer, which I'm pretty sure I already know what it is, should be 165, so we'll test that once it comes out. And I'm also making with this dish mashed potatoes, of course, and garlic, butter, honey, carrots. So they're in the oven right now roasting. So what we're going to do, I need a fork. I'm going to dredge our chicken thighs, and silly me, I bought ones with a bone in it, so I had to cut them out. So don't worry, just make sure the whole thing is covered and then just place it on our little platter here. I'm not making a lot of chicken, so I'm not making the whole full recipe because there's just the 2 of us. So 2 pieces will be more than enough. Okay, you just want to make sure that whole thing is covered. I'm very anxious to see how this turns out in the oven. I have not baked chicken, fried chicken, in the oven before. Usually comes out too mushy. So let's hope that the cornflakes give us the crunch that we're looking for. Alright, almost done here. I absolutely massacred my chicken. I am not a butcher, but I did the best I could. I got that bone out of there. I was in a rush, so I didn't read the packaging to realize that it was not boneless. But the thighs have such a much better flavor, a taste to them. And I just like to work with them. I'd use those in a lot of dishes that I make. Okay, so be sure, if you're watching this live or replay, let me know. Nice to know if anybody's listening to me. Who's on here? Hello, Stacy. Hi, Laura. Is it Laura? Yep. Sorry, my glasses are horrible. So now, we're going to do something kind of, well, I thought it was kind of weird. So like when you make fried chicken normally, you would put it in like buttermilk, something thick, right? So we're going to take our egg and milk mixture and we're going to pour our flour into here. I thought it was extremely strange. So this is super new to me. And we're just going to mix it up until all the whiteness of the flour is gone so that it kind of makes like a pancake texture. Okay, only take a couple seconds. And once we're done, we're going to pour that melted butter into the cornflakes and make sure that they're nicely coated. I mean, I'm totally making a mess today. But those carrots in the oven smell absolutely delicious. That was just butter, garlic, honey, salt and pepper. So that will be done soon. All right, almost got this incorporated here. I'm thinking if you're making this full recipe, you might need a lot more of this mixture. We'll see how far it goes with what I have. But it's calling for about 2 pounds of chicken, and this is not 2 pounds of chicken. All right, so I'm thinking this is going to give it like a nice thick crust. And I will let this cook, and I'll post a picture below to let you know how it turned out. If it turns out great, I will be happy to share this recipe with you. So we are going to be putting this on our brand new Brilliance pan with the rack in it. So that'll go in the oven. This way the air can circulate it. Okay, that looks good. All right, just about good enough, right? What are you guys having for dinner tonight? So this is our silicone. This is one of the 3 cups. Goes in the microwave. I like it because you can kind of squeeze it. So what we're going to do, we're going to take our cornflakes and I'm going to pour this over. Like, you know, like when you make a crust for like a cheesecake or something and you crush up cookies and melted butter. It's kind of what we're doing here. So you just want to make sure everything kind of is coated on here. Kind of like the glue that's going to help this stick to our chicken with the slop that is. Okay, so we will go literally from this mixture to the cornflakes to our pan. All right, almost got those covered. Now the recipe called for 8 cups of cornflakes, and there was no way 8 cups was fitting in my little dish here. So we shall see. I might need more. Okay, I think we're all covered. No, not a dry cornflake. Okay, here we go. I'm going to move you over so you can see. Okay, so this is our new Brilliance pan and rack on sale as part of a set this month. So seriously, grab these. Nothing sticks to these. They are amazing. I'm so happy with this set. So okay, here goes. Take our chicken. We're going to dredge it into this mixture. Make sure it's covered. Okay. Let it drip off. Put it into our cornflake mixture and press it just like you would with chicken cutlets. Make sure you get it in there really good on both sides. And there we go. Voila, look at this. So let's see. Let's see how this turns out. Next piece into our slop bath. There we go. So as I was saying, what are you guys having for dinner tonight? Post it in the comments below. There we go. Make sure it's all covered so that these cornflakes will stick. All right. Very messy job. I know there's a cleaner way to do it, but I like to get my hands in here and make sure every piece has some cornflakes on it. So I had used my manual food processor to chop up these cornflakes. There we go. It almost looks like you fried it. So I guess we're gonna see. Almost done. And then I've got the mashed potatoes on the stove already because I just cannot eat chicken without mashed potatoes. Because to me, these are going to look like more like a cutlet. But I guess they are fried chicken. I got some really great new recipes in rotation coming up this fall. So I'm excited to keep trying them and showing them to you. And again, anytime you see something you like, you just let me know and I will be happy to get you more information. Okay? Yeah, we may just make it on the cornflake crumbs. So I'm thinking if you have more than a pound of chicken, I would definitely use the whole 8. You might have to just get a bigger platter to be putting them in, and obviously melt more butter. Okay, get that off. I think we'll make it though, because there's only one more piece left. Certainly gonna have a huge mess to clean up, that's for sure. I cannot wait to see. So now the recipe is showing baking times for like if you had the whole chicken and you cut the chicken up. So I'm gonna have to kind of wing it. I'm gonna do like 30 minutes and then I'm gonna check it with the thermometer and see what it comes out to. Okay. And I'm not worried about all of this getting on the bottom of the pan because let me tell you again, I've used these pans the last couple of weeks and everything I've made, things that I think that are gonna burn on and I'm gonna have a heck of a time getting off, they literally have slid right out. I made some cornbread and it literally fell right out of the bowl, so out of the baking pan. We might just be shy on this guy. I put as much as I can on him, and then I wash my hands, pop them in. This is a 400-degree oven, and then we'll let them bake. Okay, I'm gonna wash my hands, and I'm going to put a little bit more. Well, okay, I have here. Let's try to stick it on the best we can, because I think I need a little bit more cornflakes. But let's use what we have. There we go. Okay. Stick them on there. All right. Give me a sec to wash my hands. I'll show you what they look like and then I'll pop them in the oven. All right. So let's show you what they look like. They look really good. Look at that. Almost looks like fried chicken, right? So we'll be back. I'll post another video under the comments and let you see what they look like. So let me know again if you're here live or replay. Have a great evening and happy eating. Bye.